tiny backyard? No problem. Stunning rustic farmhouse container gardening for small spaces. Have you ever looked at your tiny backyard and thought, I wish I had more space for a garden? Well, don't worry. In today's video, we're going to show you how you can turn even the smallest of spaces into a stunning rustic farmhouse garden with container gardening for small spaces. Whether you're dealing with a tiny patio, a cramped balcony, or just a small corner in your backyard, you can still enjoy a lush, beautiful garden that fits your lifestyle. From vertical gardening ideas to rustic DIY planters, we've got creative solutions that will bring charm and greenery to your outdoor space, no matter how small it is. You don't need a large backyard to enjoy the beauty of nature right outside your door. So, let's dive in and transform your space into a cozy, farmhouse-inspired garden haven. Before we dive into the tips and tricks, make sure to hit that like button if you're excited to bring a little farmhouse magic to your backyard, and don't forget to subscribe for more gardening ideas and inspiration. Cozy rustic farmhouse patio with container garden. Imagine stepping out into your tiny backyard, where rustic charm greets you with every corner. Picture a wooden patio, adorned with containers filled with lush flowers and fragrant herbs. From vintage buckets to terracotta pots and wooden crates, each piece adds a personal touch to your garden, making your small space feel expansive and welcoming. It's the perfect combination of coziness and rustic elegance. A weathered wooden seat nestles against a rustic backdrop, adorned with cascading blooms and suspended baskets. Potted flowers and greenery surround the space, creating a lush and inviting retreat. Lanterns softly illuminate the charming setup, blending natural elegance with countryside warmth in this small yet vibrant outdoor corner. Vertical container garden against a farmhouse wall. In a small yard, every inch counts. This vertical garden idea takes advantage of vertical space with wooden shelves or pallets stacked with small pots of colorful flowers, fragrant herbs, and greenery. Attached to a farmhouse wall, it becomes a stunning focal point. Not only does it maximize your space, but it creates a lush, living backdrop that draws the eye upward, turning your tiny garden into a vertical oasis. Against a rustic exterior, a wooden shelf holds an array of potted blooms in soft pinks, oranges, and purples. Each container brims with vibrant flowers, maximizing space in a lush, vertical arrangement. This charming setup blends practicality with countryside charm, creating a cozy haven for compact gardening. Farmhouse-inspired window box gardens. Now imagine your farmhouse porch with window boxes brimming with herbs like thyme and rosemary or vibrant flowers like petunias and pansies. These small, charming boxes hung on your windowsill invite the outdoors in, adding a cozy, farmhouse vibe to any tiny backyard. The rich, rustic textures of the window box, paired with seasonal blooms, make this the perfect, easy-to-maintain gardening option for small spaces. Against a rustic backdrop, a charming wooden planter brims with colorful flowers, red, purple, and pink hues cascading gracefully. Vibrant blooms bring life to the cozy space, blending countryside elegance with practicality. Perfectly suited for compact settings, this setup transforms simplicity into enchanting garden beauty. Rustic wooden barrel planters with seasonal flowers. Picture a few rustic wooden barrels, each spilling over with colorful seasonal flowers. The barrels, with their time-worn texture, add an earthy feel to your garden while giving you ample space to plant a variety of blooms. Marigolds, geraniums, and petunias, just the right mix of colors, will thrive in these containers, bringing a burst of life to your small garden space, whether it's tucked by the fence or accentuating the patio. Rustic barrels brimming with vibrant blooms create a charming display against the stone backdrop. Purple, pink, and orange flowers cascade beautifully, adding warmth to the garden corner. A wicker chair with a cozy cushion and a lantern complete the inviting scene, blending countryside charm with compact gardening elegance. DIY wooden crate herb garden. For the crafty gardener, this DIY wooden crate herb garden idea is a fantastic choice. Stacked wooden crates, repurposed as garden beds, offer a practical and rustic solution for planting your favorite herbs. Imagine fresh basil, thyme, and parsley growing in each crate, neatly lined up along a small corner of your backyard. This charming setup doesn't just provide fresh ingredients for your meals, it also gives your tiny garden a well-organized, rustic appeal. Against a rustic wooden fence, repurposed crates are stacked vertically to display a vibrant collection of herbs and flowers. Lavender, marigolds, daisies, and lush greenery thrive in this charming setup, blending practicality with countryside charm. This creative garden maximizes small spaces while showcasing natural beauty. Farmhouse-style potting table with small containers. What if your tiny backyard had a charming potting table where everything you need for gardening is neatly arranged? This image brings to life a vintage wooden table, adorned with small containers filled with colorful flowers, lush herbs, or even tiny vegetables. Surrounded by rustic decor items like an old watering can and burlap sacks, it creates a cozy and functional gardening station, adding character and charm to your garden space. A weathered gardening station brims with terracotta pots filled with lush greenery and colorful blooms, showcasing charm in limited spaces. The rustic table doubles as a creative display, blending practical functionality with countryside elegance. Thoughtful arrangements transform this compact area into a thriving garden retreat. Hanging containers on a farmhouse porch. For an airy rustic touch, imagine hanging containers of cascading vines or trailing flowers from your farmhouse porch beams. This creates a light and breezy atmosphere, where plants like ivy, ferns, and petunias hang gracefully, adding beauty without taking up space. These hanging gardens are perfect for adding layers of greenery to your small space, giving it a whimsical, effortless charm. On a cozy porch, rustic metal planters overflow with vibrant flowers, pink geraniums, purple asters, and orange daisies, creating a cascade of lush greenery and bold hues. Suspended at varying heights, these charming displays maximize space while blending practicality with countryside charm, crafting a serene and inviting retreat. repurpose farm tools as container stands. In this creative image, old farm tools like rakes, shovels, or wheelbarrows are given new life as stands for your garden containers. Whether leaning against a rustic wooden fence or nestled in a corner of your tiny backyard, these tools can hold small pots filled with your favorite plants. The unique blend of rustic utility and gardening art will not only conserve space but also bring a fun, vintage touch to your outdoor decor. Rustic implements find new purpose as artistic supports for an array of vibrant potted blooms. Arranged thoughtfully, the tools display cascading greenery and seasonal flowers, blending nostalgia with practicality. This inventive setup maximizes charm and functionality, perfect for compact outdoor retreats. Rustic farmhouse garden bench with container plants. Imagine sitting on a rustic farmhouse garden bench, surrounded by small potted plants that give your garden a fresh, tranquil vibe. With containers filled with vibrant flowers or aromatic herbs placed on either side of the bench, this setup invites relaxation and outdoor enjoyment in even the tiniest of backyards. Add a few vintage garden accessories, and you've got the perfect rustic retreat to enjoy nature up close. weathered outdoor seat showcases an array of vibrant potted blooms and cascading greenery, arranged neatly across its levels. The setup maximizes limited areas while adding charm, with colorful flowers blending harmoniously with natural textures. This serene design balances beauty and practicality, evoking countryside elegance. Stacked stone wall with container gardens. Picture this. A rustic stone wall forming the backdrop of your tiny garden, with containers of herbs, flowers, and even small vegetables stacked along its base. This clever use of space not only creates a stunning visual appeal but also keeps your plant safe from the elements. The earthy tones of the stone combined with the greenery of your container gardens bring a harmonious, rustic aesthetic to your small backyard space. A sturdy rock barrier transforms into a vertical garden oasis, brimming with lively pots and cascading greenery. Vibrant blossoms peek from weathered containers, creating a lush display amidst limited outdoor space. This charming arrangement harmoniously balances nature's beauty with practical, compact design.